Hello everybody! I hope you're well. Yes, I'm good too. Thank you so much for asking. Aren't you sweet? So, I've been trying for what feels like an eternity to get the coveted double bomber run out for you guys. However, stupid me, there is in fact a bomber run even better than that.
The single bomber run.
I was getting footage for the next Skul guide video and kinda just did this by accident. Now, setting something like this up isn't exactly hard to do, some of you might already know how, but all you really need is RNG if I'm being honest. At the start of your run, just don't take any other skulls at all, none. Keep your second skull slot empty, that's important, you can't have any second skulls whatsoever. Make your way to a shop that has a skull on offer, and take it. That's all there is to it. The NPC there will always trade whatever skulls that you want to offer, and he'll give you whatever he has on offer. So, if you only have one skull, you're always going to lose what you have, in this case Little Skull himself, and you'll always get whatever he has for offer. It works for any skull that he does offer, but in my case, I was lucky enough to get Bomber. And, thanks to the fact that Bomber normally swaps into whatever second skull you have, but we don't have a second skull, that means he loops on himself infinitely. So effectively, this is the same thing as having double Bomber, just with a single one instead. He even has self-destruct too. Now unfortunately, I did get my Bomber in Act 3, so there isn't a lot of footage to work with, so I'm leaving it mostly unedited. But you could set this thing up as early as the first Skull shop that you find, you know. Depends on what they have on offer, you may not get something excessively rare, but then again, Bomber isn't super hard to come by anyway, so fingers crossed, and you could get a solo Bomber run as early as Act 1. Now this Bomber is using Shadow Knight, almost an Oberon run, Ritual Staff, Necronomicon, and did I say Necronomicon? Demonomicon, and the Black Steel Dagger as well. It's actually a pretty powerful run, even if I wasn't set up like this. I've been resetting my runs before getting to the end because I'm looking for item footage, but how often are you going to get this to happen? I had to do it. Now, while I've got you here, we finally did get an update from the devs about Skul's release date. The 1.0 release is now set to January 21st. It seems like they've been working pretty hard at it, but aren't finished yet, so it's been pushed back. They weren't happy to have to push it back, but if this is a move to ensure quality and not rush out a half-baked cake, then I'm more than happy to wait. From the looks of it, this 1.0 release is going to be quite huge. They're going to be adding things and maybe changing things that we know from the game already. Plus, I'll be honest, this gives me more time to finish the videos I have planned, the guides that I have planned as well. I've been worried that the update could suddenly drop any day, and everything I've been working on would be made redundant due to changes that come out in the next patch. Now, some of you might be upset about having to wait, but honestly, I'm not. I'd much rather that the developers took their time and worked on completing and actually getting a proper finished product out than, you know, half-assing it and it being, you know, just an obviously incomplete mess, you know. There's a difference between, you know, early access and clearly unfinished and not ready. And this is a 1.0 release. This is the official release that we're talking about. They definitely want to get it right, and I hope they do as well. Now, the Skul guide videos are still coming out, like I said. I'm still working on those, as well as Titan Souls is still coming as well. Probably about another 2 or 3 parts at the most, maybe 2 more, so a total of 3, I'm not sure. It's not an especially long game, but it was a lot of fun, and I wanted to get some videos out for you guys in the meantime, so hopefully you will look forward to and enjoy those as well. But anyway, I'm gonna let the rest of this fight play out. I hope you guys enjoy watching a bit of a meme run, solo Bomber on his own. It'd be nice to be able to do this kind of run in the future earlier, so I can make more of a full-length proper video out of it for you guys. But with all that said and done, I'll catch you later, guys. Have a good one.